Alright, what is going on everyone? This is D Retro Gaming back for part 45 of Final Fantasy VII. In the last part, we did a little bit of side stuff, went through Sunken Galnica, got a whole bunch of equipment, and great equipment at that, in the Escort Guard for Cloud. We got the Tough Ring from Reno, which I thought about and opted to go ahead and equip it because, Spirit, it's the same stat, and also I feel like we're not really using a whole lot of Tifa's magic anyway. She's more kind of our healer, so she's more defensive magic. So I feel like it'd be better suited for her to have the Tough Ring instead of the Circlet, as she's not really more offensive minded in terms of magic wise, that is. And we also went over here to Wutai to finish up Yuffie's side quest and blah 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 blah. Yeah, Garmo from breakthrough. Yeah, and also a weapon. But we got Sid's a little 4-limit break over in the Sunken Galnica too, so we'll focus on good stuff. Now, today what we're going to do is, it's been a while, but our last story bit told us to head on over to Cosmo Canyon. And as Red 13 said, let's go meet Grandfather, as we hijacked the huge snare from the rocket ship and from the submarine and all that stuff. So now we got them all, and we feel like Bugenhagen is going to be the best person to hand this off to, and he'll take good care of it. He's kind of like the planet's caretaker, foreseer, and all that stuff. Oh, it's you. This is terrible. The color of that unlucky star. The children are so scared they don't even go outside. I'd rather not see it either. Well, fortunately for you, we're gonna take care of it. Let's just head on up here. And come on, there we go. Bit of a long trek up to the top of the canyon, but it's gonna be worth it, because that's just not where I want to go. Because since we were able to steal the huge material from the rocket ship, we're going to be getting something very good from this in the process. So just head on all the way up. Alright, and then, come on Cloud, get in. There we go. Alright, now we're just almost there. Let's head on up here. I'm kind of worried what Bugenhagen's going to tell us. The world's about to end soon, but we know it's happening, but we just don't want to hear. We don't want to think about it. We want to pretend that everything's normal. The sad truth is that it just isn't. So let's head in here. And there he is. Oh, wait, it's December when I'm recording this. He really is Santa Claus.
If you are ever in need of my wisdom, you are always welcome here.
Yeah, that's why we came.
What to do? Have you lost your way? When that happens, we have to look at... What happens, we each have to take a good long look at ourselves. There's always something in the deepest reaches of our hearts. Something buried, or something forgotten. Remember it. Whatever that is, must certainly be what you're all looking for.
That's easy enough to say, but I can't remember a thing. Cloud, we're back to this crap again. I thought Tifa fixed you, and that's why you stopped with the whole, oh, who am I? Am I from Soldier? Like, how did I become a soldier? And all this other stuff. I thought you remember all that now. Now we're back to not remembering. We took one step forward and 2 steps back. I guess it's kind of like a throwaway line anyways.
It must be there. Look harder.
No good. We alone cannot do it. We need to have the others here.
But I thought this planetarium could only fit like 3 people in it. And also, isn't Bugenhagen like the most knowledgeable man in all of Gaia? So like, wouldn't it matter most what he thinks?
Do you see it? What is it that you are searching for?
Nope, not a thing. No, I can't come up with a thing. Me either. I don't get any of this. I remember Aerith a lot. No, not that. You haven't remembered. You haven't forgotten. That's not it. How would you say it? Aerith was right there all along. Right by our side. She was so close. We couldn't see her. What Aerith did. The words she left behind. That reminds me. I was the same.
As was I.
Me too! She said she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth's meteor. But Aerith is gone. Well, I guess we're screwed then. Well, time to pack it up and head home. Let's spend our last week together. I was like sulking around. Like, oh, come on, we're not quitters.
Is it impossible for us to carry on what Aerith tried to accomplish?
We ain't no ancients, if that's what you mean. Where did that girl go off to that place? That's it. What's it? We don't know about it. What did Aerith know? Why'd she face Sephiroth without running away?
I see. She returned there once again, correct?
Perhaps I'll have you take me there.
We are going too.
What's so surprising about that? Even I want to get out from time to time and see the outside world. I wonder what did it. I haven't felt like this in ages.
It must be the planet. The planet is calling you.
Yeah. Oh boy, the planet calling. Right. Come on, Sid, at least try. Sid doesn't even care. Come on, even Yuffie at least put in an effort. When you're stooping below Yuffie, you know you got messed up. Sid, you're lucky that I like your character. Aside from that scene, you act like a leader and a badass and all that stuff. But this scene, you kind of dropped the ball. Though I guess Tifa did drop the ball one part last episode, so if she can drop the ball, then anyone can drop the ball.
Oh, then let's go.
Alright, not just yet. Oh yeah, Bugenhagen. I have one more thing I want to ask you. We're carrying around huge materia. This is pretty delicate stuff and we like to keep it in a safe place.
Then we'll put it upstairs. Now, shall we be on our way? I'll teach you how to work the machine. Watch carefully now. You just pull this here.
That seemed really easy. You just pull a thing and that's it? Wow, some intricate, complex design that we really need to watch what we're doing.
This is what you call huge materia. This is really rare materia indeed. Materia this rare is certain to have special consciousness enclosed in it.
I just realized we never grabbed the huge materia from that sub. Alright, well, let's talk to all the rest of these then. Huge materia. It's glowing strangely. Let's get closer. The huge materia emitted a gentle glow. This color, the same color as magic materia. Huge materia. Let's get closer. Emitted a quiet glow again. This color, it's the same color as command materia. And this one, it emitted a cold glow. Is that Bahamut? Bahamut and Neo Bahamut materia glows brightly. And we received Bahamut Zero, the ultimate Bahamut materia. It puts Bahamut and Neo Bahamut to shame. This is quite possibly the second best summon in the game, aside from Knights of the Round, of course. Now, this blue one over here, this is the one that you get from the rocket. So if you're unable to get that, then you can't get Bahamut Zero from this. There are other means you can dig it out from Bone Village, but it is incredibly unlikely, and I probably have the worst luck out of anyone on this entire planet. So I want to do it this way, because it's a lot easier. Huge materia. We'll go back down.
Good. Now let's leave. Do you remember how to use the machine down below? If you ever want to see materia, come here anytime.
Alright, now that we have the huge materia up here, I forgot to grab the summon from the submarine that we sunk. But if I go ahead and grab that and I bring it back up there, basically with all those, if you get every single materia of that type up to master, so for example the green materia, if we master all the magic, then it was a master magic materia, which basically we equip that and we can get every single magic spell there is. Incredibly helpful. Well, holy crap, you're going to have to grind in for that, so we're going to be saving that for a lot later.
Smells like machinery. I love the smell. Of course, I also love the smell of nature too. There's a deck up there. I'll just be on the deck just passing the time. I can feel the workings of the planet and the smell of the wind. I also feel the greatness of man's wisdom, the knowledge and the smell of machinery. Well, bye for now.
I mean, if the man can fly, why is he not just like take himself where we need to go? So if we head on up here, let's go check in on old Bugenhagen.
I wonder where you're taking me.
Yeah, I bet you guys wondering too, because they haven't really explicitly said that. Where we need to go is gonna trigger some painful memories. Sure, you can see where I'm going with this, because we were talking about Aerith and what she tried to do. And gonna be jogging up some memories of Aerith, but we were thinking about her in the process and how she can help us. I'll try and get Cloud's feet to jitter around there, because that was kind of cool looking graphical wish. Anyways, moving on. So let's see what you guys say. I went and told Aerith's mom about her death. Yes, and Miss Elmira was crying herself silly. So was little Marlene. You know, I would have wanted to do this, so why couldn't you just taken her out of custody and let me do it? Because she was actually close to us, unlike you, kind of kidnapped her. Why are you even at our party anyway? Alright, Bear, what you got?
And Aerith, she's dead. Yeah, she turned her spirits around and she returned the planet, huh? But even if she did, there's no way we'll meet her again.
I mean, she's only half ancient, I guess, so maybe we can see her again? I wonder what Aerith felt when she was on that altar. I'm sure she wanted to give her life for the planet. Really? I wonder. I don't think that's at all. I think she didn't think she would die at all. Like she planned on coming back all along. She's always talked about the next time. She talks about the future more than any of us. Well, let's see what you guys say, Sid.
Aerith, I want to give her a ride in the Highwind.
Actually, that reminds me. I haven't brought this up yet, but in the original artwork for the original game, if you open it up, in one part of the case, you can see Aerith standing right next to Highwind, which is, I find that image very sad, because Aerith always talked about how she wanted to ride in airships, and she's never able to. Which, I find that little part of the original artwork in the case, find it touching.
Aerith used to pat me on the nose sometimes. Used to hate being treated like a child like that. Also liked the attention. I wanted to apologize to her for what I did when we first met.
I mean, you were just trying to, like, play it off so that Hojo was like, oh, there's nothing to worry about at all. So, you saved her. And I'm sure she definitely appreciates that. How about you, Vincent?
City of the Ancients. The Ancients. After a long time, that is probably what others will come to call us.
Ha 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 ha. It's only a matter of time for us. That's kinda sus, but alright. But Vincent said himself, we're going to the City of the Ancients. Before we do that, we got an upgrade in our materia. So, Neo Bahamut is no longer. Bahamut Zero is now in. Cloud has 806 MP. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, we all have a whole bunch of MP. I think we were doing well in that department. I didn't know we were doing that well. I guess that sounds like you have all those HP and MP pluses. Okay then, let's go. Let's go indeed. I always realize, where's my gold chocobo? Where is she? You didn't even care to bring her along? You monsters! Why would you do that to her? You know what? She's coming. She deserves to come too. So you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna come with us. I don't care how many encounters we're gonna run into along the way. We are going to get her, and she is going to join on this adventure with us. Because she deserves it. She got me Knights of the Round, okay? I owe this to her. But I honestly thought we were gonna go the whole thing without encounters, but I was wrong. Alright, hop on, we're going. I can't believe these guys. They would really just leave you there. I thought you were part of the family, but I guess they disagreed. But now time to head on over to the City of the Ancients. You know, Coder never got to know Aerith, and that's a crime. So, I think it's time that she deserved to meet her. See, can we get off here? We actually can. All right, that's very helpful. See, this is why I want to grab cars, so that we didn't have to like skip through the Coral Valley and all that stuff. It's music. I love it, but I also hate it. It's just such a dark, depressing theme. And, I mean, I'm kind of a sucker for that kind of stuff. It just gives you, like, that, just, like, that feeling of, like, not everything's gonna be okay. And, I mean, I'm kind of someone who worries myself a lot about stuff. And whenever I'm, like, worried about stuff, this theme, like, complements my mood. And honestly, it kind of makes me feel better. Like, calms me down and stuff. But it's the lake where we buried Aerith. That's actually not where we wanted to go. I don't know why we went over here. Making Cloud relive these past memories. You know, this theme's honestly kind of scary too. So I know every time I get over here, my heart rate always picks up because I'm like, this is the part where Aerith's dying. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this game. Why you make me do this? And then I do it, and then I mean, I never cried during the Aerith scene because again, it got spoiled for me. But I mean, I'm honestly not really much of a crier either. But the fact that a video game from 1997 could do that, I think, speaks volumes about just how important of a character and how much you bond and connected with her. But let's head on over here to where we need to go.
This is... Yes, exactly.
Man, I'm so jealous he can fly. Are you getting something?
Give me a moment.
So wish I could fly. Well, at least it didn't take us that long. At least there's no encounters are here. That way we get to enjoy the music.
The knowledge of the ancients swirling around here is telling me one thing. This planet's in a crisis.
We kind of already knew that.
A crisis beyond human power, endless time.
Beyond human power. Come on, we can stop this thing. Come on, give us hope.
It says when the time comes, we must search for Holy.
Holy?
Holy, the ultimate white magic. Magic that might stand against Meteor. Perhaps our last hope to save the planet from Meteor. If a soul seeking Holy reaches the planet, it will disappear. Oh! Meteor, weapon, everything will disappear. Perhaps even ourselves.
Even us? So why exactly are we trying to summon this thing if the planet's gonna die anyway? I don't know, this doesn't really seem like a good idea.
It's up to the planet to decide. What's best for the planet? What's bad for the planet?
Oh, okay, so if we save it, then that means we're good guys, right?
All that is bad will disappear. That is all. Oh! Wonder which we humans are.
I mean, if we save the planet, then I feel like we're good. And I'm sure the planet when the ancients will know that. Especially with Aerith trying to like talk us up and be like, no, they're safe, let them live. Search for Holy? How do we do it?
Speak to the planet. Get the white materia. This will bond the planet to humans. And speak to the planet. If our wish reaches the planet, the white materia will begin to glow a pale green.
This is the end. Aerith had the white materia. But when Aerith died, it fell from the altar. That's why this is the end. See, even Cloud's giving up hope too. I mean, Bugenhagen, I thought this was supposed to be like a pep talk to be like, alright guys, we can do this. Just focus and we'll get the job done. But no, it's just a dragger, man. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, 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 look at this.
Sounds like there's hope. Alright, that's what I've been looking for. Alright, there we go. Now we're talking.
Ancient's writing.
Can you read it?
I can't even make it out.
I guess, yeah, there's no ancients left alive, so no one's gonna be able to translate this. It's no time for jokes.
I'm not an ancient. I can't read this thing.
Then how would you know it's ancient? I don't know, it doesn't matter.
I may be old, but my eyes aren't completely bad yet. Look closely below the writing.
Something written in chalk. Even sunlight can't reach. Key.
It was probably written by a scientist who's been here. He probably used all his energy to make out these 2 words.
Key. To what?
I don't know, but it probably has something to do with our riddle. The riddle. And it must have something to do with Aerith.
So this note points to where the key is.
Probably. Use these words as clues and go find the key. I'll continue to figure out the ancient's writing.
A place even sunlight won't reach is where the key is, right?
When you find the key, or when you can't go any further, come back here. Maybe you'll understand more from the writing, and I'll get some new information for you.
This, in my opinion, is the most cryptic part of this game. But fortunately, you got me here to help you guys out, because I know where to go.
Remember, a place even sunlight can't reach is where the key is.
Now, I'll give you guys a little bit here and kind of elaborate on that. Because I want you guys to try and figure out where exactly we're going before I actually take us there. Think about in our real planet, on Earth. Where is some place that is dark forever? Even the sunlight cannot reach it. I'm really just paraphrasing this clue, aren't I? So I guess there's something to think about. So let's just kind of head on out. As I'll try to think of other hints out. When I first played this game, I'll be honest, I caved. I looked up where you're supposed to find the key. But I don't believe that Bugenhagen gives you any more hints aside from that, even though he says he's going to, because, I mean, I honestly don't even know what would be a trigger for him. Like, maybe leaving and coming back, which I think I tried that, and he still didn't really elaborate on that. But anyways, doesn't matter. We'll get there soon enough. Let's hop on Coder. And then on the Highwind. So where we want to go is, if you'll remember, back in Cosmo Canyon, I was like, oh crap, I forgot to grab that materia from the submarine that we destroyed. So go ahead and do that just real quick. So hop in the sub and then go down. Submerge, yeah. There we go. Now this thing, I'll be honest, I don't even know what this thing does. I think it's just like part of the decoration. Doesn't really do a whole lot of anything, can't really interact with it, which is kind of a waste of time, unfortunately, but it's the way it goes. Now the sub. Oh, let's see, is it through here? The area that you can explore in the sea isn't really that large, so it probably shouldn't take us too long to find this. I think this is where we found the Sunken Gelnika, though. I don't think it's in that area. Yeah, I'll just keep on looking. We'll find it eventually. Alright, so... Ooh, actually over here, we got a bit of a cave entrance. So let's just go on through here just real quick. Bit of a long one, though. It's sadly, this is the fastest you can go, but I like this music. It's very majestic. That's music that I've always liked in video games, like underwater. It's like, I think the only game I can think of where you go underwater is the Hoenn games and Pokemon, which that had very pleasant underwater music too. Anyway, so we get some go up over here. This is the waterfall cave where you can get Vincent's Ultimate stuff. So you can go here without getting any chocobos. Just gonna have to wait until I get this up. So let's go back down. And now, let's keep on trekking and try and find that sub that we destroyed. Alright, shouldn't be too long to route back here again. Because, I mean, it always goes by quicker the second time than the first time. See, look, we're already out. And I'll be honest, it definitely went by quicker that second time. Alright, so the sub... Oh, we'll find this thing eventually. At the very least, there's no encounters. Well, there's one, but it's pretty easy to avoid. Alright, so... is it through here? This is where we just came from, wasn't it? I think it was. But, oh wait, is this it? There it is, actually. That right there is Emerald Weapon. One of the weapons that we summoned, or that Cloud summoned, when he handed the black materia over to Sephiroth and the planet summoned to protect it. And that's what sunk the Sunken Gelnika. So, thanks for all the cool stuff you gave us, Emerald. But, however, we're not going to fight you because you're one of these super bosses in this game. And that would just be suicidal to take you on right now. Alright, let's see. Let's keep going over here. There's the sub. Down over by all this seaweed. So there we go. So this is the leader's sub. Damn, makes me sick just thinking about it. Huge materia recovered. No damage appears to have been sustained. Hey, there we go. Wait, did Tifa go and get it? No, wait, she's right there. Then who got this? Eh, it doesn't matter. Got the huge materia, that's what matters. So now, we are not quite done here just yet. There's another thing that we need to get from underwater. Now, in our planet, the bottom of the ocean, it's dark. It's very, very dark. Do you want to know why? Because the sunlight can't even reach it. That's right, the key is down in the ocean. And it's tucked away very, very, very well. That's part of the reason why I had to look up a guide to try and find this thing, because it's a bit of a pain in the ass to find. Alright, that's the Gelnika. This is not where you need to go. Actually, wait. It's a corridor and access. No, can't access that. Should've known. Alright, so the key. If you just keep like butting around the wall, you'll see another one of those like mini cave entrances that we did upon resurfacing over by the waterfall. It's tucked away in one of those. I think it's through here. There's like 3 main like open areas in the sea. I don't believe this is the right one. Yeah, 'cause over here is that other cave entrance. No, it's just that end. You know, I could spend like hours just down over here in the ocean. It's so peaceful. Aside from Emerald Weapon just tearing everything up. This is the one we just went through, was not? I'm pretty sure. Actually, yeah, that is. Should probably actually look at the map. I haven't been looking at that at all. And I actually probably should have looked up where exactly this key is. Because, again, I know where it is. I know it's down in the ocean. But, I mean, to save some time, I probably could have, like, done a quick refresher on where exactly the key is. Alright, this might be the open area that I'm thinking of. Like I said, it's up against the wall. And wait, this is where we just were. Because there's that thing that I wish you could interact with, but you can't. Where is this cave entrance again? This is really kind of annoying me now. Where is it? We'll find it eventually, don't you worry. You just got an emerald weapon to avoid in the process. There's where that sub was. There's none over there. I mean, honestly, it's just like a pretty helpful strat. Just like butting against the wall and eventually running into the thing. Because, I mean, you'll eventually do a full loop around and eventually you find it. I think it might be over towards the northern continent a bit. Because, I mean, that's the place where you go to find the Gelnika and all that. Just over in this area. Yeah, you can only explore in this ocean in the sub. I swear I know where this place is, but I just can't find it. Alright, you know what? Screw it. Alright, so I was remembering right. It was over by the northern continent. See, I need to trust my instincts. So let's head on up over here again. God, it feels like 3-4 times now that I've gone through this corridor. If we loop around, then the cave should be around here somewhere. See, I've just been checking the wrong places. And there we go. See, so I was here to begin. Alright, doesn't matter. We found it. Sure, you guys who have played this game like 5,000 times are in the comments yelling, "Well, you were just there, you were just there!" And now I'm kind of yelling at myself now. Do you think it's... Analysis completed. Exact date of origin cannot be determined. Estimated to be several thousand years old. Key of the Ancients. And there it is. The key to Ancients. Now it's time to resurface. So now we got the key of the Ancients. I'll meet you guys over back by Bugenhagen. Alright, we're back. I decided I'm gonna leave that little clip of me run through the City of the Ancients so I can hear that theme again uninterrupted, because it's just a theme I relate to on so many levels. Just like the despair, and like when I'm in kind of like a sad mood, it's just something that kind of like complements it, and like I said, makes it feel better.
Oh, you found it.
Yeah, we didn't need your stupid clues anyway. Who needs that when you got Google? Yeah.
That music box over there. We'll put the key in it. I'll go use the key. You all wait here. Watch closely what happens.
Oh!
inside. Hope may be inside. Or
Well, that's what we want. We need a reason to keep fighting. And we may have just found it.
this was just a screen to project an image. Look at the image projected on the screen of the water.
It's glowing.
Surely it's still there, right? We can just like swim down there and grab it.
Oh, it's pale green.
Aerith has already prayed for Holy. After I gave up the black materia to Sephiroth, Aerith's words came in my dreams. She said she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth. To do that, there's a secret here. That was Holy. That's why she had the white materia. Aerith knew about here, and what she had to do. Aerith has left us great hope, but it cost her her life, her future. I'm sorry, Aerith. I should have figured this out sooner. You left us without saying a word, like that's her fault! It was all so sudden, so I couldn't think. That's why it took so long for me to find out. But, Aerith, I understand now. Aerith, I'll do the rest.
We'll take care of it.
What Aerith left us, we can't waste it. Thank you, Aerith. Aerith's voice has already reached the planet. Just look at the glow of the white materia. But how about Holy? How come Holy isn't moving? Why?
Something's getting in its way.
Him. He's the only one that could do it. Sephiroth, where are you? And that's it. Now we know our true motive to stop Sephiroth, to stop Meteor and make sure Holy can do its job. Aerith may have left us, but she left us with something more important than anyone could ever ask for. What the? Sorry, I was a little surprised. What happened?
You remember the Junon cannon disappeared? Actually, Rufus moved it.
Moved it? That big thing? Where? Why?
Rufus wants to destroy Sephiroth with it. That cannon operates on huge materia, but the huge materia has already been used in Rocket Plan. Since the cannon's useless right now, he decided to move it to a place where where Mako is gathered.
And where is that? Where it all began.
Midgar. That's why, Reeve. It's her job to adjust the reactor's output.
See. Ha ha ha! Don't worry about adjusting it, Reeve. Once you open it up all the way, everything will go full speed.
Yeah, the president sure done it this time. If only defeat Sephiroth, the idea that meteor will also disappear is based on different objectives.
Please remember, Mr. President, it was my idea to fire Mako reactor-powered shells.
Will the shells really reach the far northern border?
Ha ha ha! Of course. But Mr. President, please not call it a Mako cannon. This new weapon will be called the Sister Ray! I guess, yeah, Mako is decent, or not Mako, Midgar is decently up north. We're talking about, like, the far, far north. But, this is kind of big, so we're gonna go ahead and head on out of the City of the Ancients now. Because we got what we came for. Aerith's voice, and a reason to keep fighting. Because Aerith has delivered this opportunity upon us, she's blessed this opportunity upon us. And after what Sephiroth did to her, after Sephiroth did to Cloud, it's time to fully avenge her and the planet and save her in the process. This wins for the planet, but it's for Aerith in particular. But now, this Shinra has decided to get in our way once again. Stupid Shinra, won't they ever learn? So let's head on out. Back onto the world map. So, we took Bugenhagen over to the City of the Ancients. We relived some terrible past memories. We thought that all hope was lost, but after finding the key, we found that Aerith left us one thing. Hope. So with that said, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll catch you guys in part 46.